Well, Happy New Year from all of us here at US Flash and Technologies. If you haven't seen one of our previous videos in our educational series, let me introduce myself. My name is Gabe Gerhardt. I'm the CEO of US Flash, and we've been doing a few installments of these educational videos to help our distributors meet the goals they want to achieve. And we've helped quite a few of you over the past year, and we're planning on carrying that right on into this new year. So to start 2012 off correctly, and to give you guys the biggest boost in sales that we could right off the start, I thought that we would feature a brilliant mind that left us far too early, and that's Steve Jobs. We started our research on Mr. Jobs long before he passed away last October. And the research that we found on this guy was just eye-opening. And we began to adopt some of his business practices and philosophies into our own business. And soon after we found us, adopting these things, we found ourselves winning, the fastest growing supplier award from ASI and meeting some sales goals that we really never thought we would get to for a while. These philosophies and strategies, and then one of the equations I'm going to show you is that we used were pretty much just fell right in line with his. Maybe it's on a smaller scale, obviously, but really they're so transferable from his business to our business to your business, as well. And I know that by adopting a couple of these, you'll see your sales take off too, and you'll see your business start to grow. So let's start this year off right with learning some lessons that were left behind by Mr. Steve Jobs. The areas that we're going to cover in today's short session are real simply, this guy learned from School of Hard Knocks. All right, he made some mistakes. So let's learn from those mistakes. Don't learn the hard way too. It's too costly, right? And we're gonna learn a couple in the single philosophy that Jobs used to get people to fall in love with his products. And it's very simple, and you can use it too. And then the third thing is his equation. This simple equation that Steve brought to the business world to make millions of dollars. And I promise you don't have to be good at math to use it. So let's get started into this and start, basically with topic one, learning from defeat, learning from mistakes. In 1986, I've covered this one subject in a previous educational seminar, but it's worth bringing up again, and that is in 1986, these guys had the first PDA to hit the market, right? But Apple failed to tell people how it would better their lives. Instead, they thought its features would speak for themselves. You see, Apple hasn't always been the jewel it is now, right? They got pushed around a little bit until they learned a couple of secrets, right? And this was the first one. You have to tell the client how your product and service is going to make their lives better, stronger, easier, faster, sexier, that kind of thing. People are not going to adopt it. These guys thought the Newton, was it a bad product? No, but their marketing didn't tell people how much better their lives were going to be if they used it. They simply thought the features of what it could do, its feature would speak for itself, right? Well, it doesn't. That was one of their secrets. But unfortunately, they learned from it, and the Newton was a marketplace failure, but they learned from it. Every marketing piece for Apple since then has conveyed this overall benefit to each individual customer above everything else, right? The second secret that he learned that propelled him out of there was you have to get people to incorporate their lives to the product, right? Take their iPod slogan, for example, now, right? It's 10,000 songs in your pocket, right? It's your playlist. It's your music, your videos, your life, your pictures, your playlist, all that stuff is all incorporated into this product. He found a way to not only tell people how much better their lives were going to be because of this product, but he also got them to incorporate their lives to this product, right? And it's something that we in the promotional world have got to adapt to. That's what makes these campaigns so successful. So now, more than ever, our promotional products that you choose to bring to your clients have got to capture that same emotional tie to make your customers' campaign successful, to make them successful as a whole, right? Because the difference in producing a really successful campaign for your client and not is if you can create that emotional tie between them and their clients, right? And the best products that can do that are ones that incorporate the client's life. Why did we choose flash drives, 3 years ago to do? Well, I'll tell you, because people could incorporate their lives to the product, right? You could put pictures of your family, your loved ones. You know, you could put your music, your movies, your videos, important documents as you travel. All of that stuff that people put onto a flash drive incorporates their life to, you know, this promo product. And because it has so many things that are important to, you know, that consumer on it, your client's client, it becomes this emotional tie to a product between the client and your client. And it extends the branding life of the product way beyond what you could achieve with yesterday's product. And it allows for the client to have a more powerful campaign. And the other thing these guys learned really, you know, the equation I said that I was going to get to you from Steve Jobs, it starts here. In 1986 as well. I mean, his Newton is failing, but yet this guy still has the foresight to buy a failing computer division of Lucasfilm called Kerner Films for $10 million. Right? Apparently, you know, with a failing Newton, he had more money to throw around. All right, but he renamed it Pixar. Nobody's heard of Kerner Films. Everybody's heard of Pixar. But when he bought it, this industry out there was rejecting the idea of computers doing an animator's duty, right? But he saw the solution to meld the two industries together. So what did he do? He went straight up to the biggest animator out there, Disney, and he said, hey, listen, guys, your cost to produce these films are going to go through the roof, absolutely through the roof, right? The time it takes to do it, so your costs are going up. The time it takes for you to animate these films and do this kind of stuff, listen, that's going through the roof too. So you're not going to be able to produce as many. So your revenue's down, your costs are going up, and just to let you know, the wow factor of animation is gone, and there's no new innovations in this stuff. So check out my product, Pixar. Look what it can do. Look how much money it's going to save you. Look how much faster you can produce these films. And also check this out. Look at the wow factor of this thing. Look at the details and the way it animates and the way you can make things move. It's got a wow factor to it, right? Long story short, Disney buys the idea, right? They spent $7.4 billion purchasing Pixar. It gave Steve Jobs 7% of all the Disney stock. It's more than Roy Disney has. And the fact that he came with a solution to their problems, right, is what that wise solution mindset puts Steve at the head of three of the most powerful companies in the world, Pixar, Apple, and Disney. And I bring this up, and I'm going to give you the equation in a second, but your clients need your expertise to face the problems that they have, right? Now more than ever, in a world of DVRs where nobody's watching, watching commercials, and magazines are just so many e-mags, regular magazines, technology clutter, your clients cannot break through. Their product, their message of how their clients, or how their products are going to make their clients stronger, better, sexier, faster, all that can't break through all this stuff. And you can solve that for them, and you can make a lot of money doing it. So you want to put me on pause, grab a pen and a piece of paper. Here it is. Here's Steve's equation. He saw people's problems, right? He educated them about those problems. And then he solved those problems with his product or his service, right? And then he gets paid a lot of money. And yes, it's on a grander scale. We're talking about Disney. We're talking about $7.4 billion. But, I mean, if you scaled it back, it is 100% and absolutely no different than what you do on a daily basis. Your clients have real problems out there, right? It's no joke. Check this out. Deloitte and Forbes did a survey, right? They surveyed companies out there, and they found that only 39% of executives even had any kind of plan aimed at cutting-edge innovation in their marketing. They have no plan out there. Their products are failing. Their sales are down. Their costs are going up. The clutter out there is phenomenal. There's more products on the market today than ever before. They're not doing it right. They're not doing it in a green fashion. There's so many places. So where can you jump in with some value, right? Well, these guys are lost, and you can jump in with education, right? You can jump in with solutions to the problems of, listen, we're going to take you green, or listen, you're spending more money. Well, you need a powerful campaign. Your TV ads aren't working. Let's try promo products, right? Remember Steve's equation. Research the problems of your prospective clients. Find their problems. Educate them about those challenges that they're facing, then present your services and your products with everything that you've got that'll solve those problems, and you'll get paid. And we got to start now because we're already losing the battle. It's no joke out there. I know how hard it is. And the recent surveys and stuff like that is just showing it's going to get tougher unless we start making some changes. Incentive Marketing Association found out over 40% of promotional products are being bought outside of distributors. Over 40%. We already have the economy not helping us out. We don't need to lose 40% of what's still left here, and people buying it outside of our distributors, right? Competition, going online to direct vendors with easy access, that kind of stuff. And please don't fall into the "it won't happen to me" syndrome, because it can. You know, and even you guys are starting to see it on the wall as the fact that your #1 competition is no longer other distributors. It's websites. Faceless, heartless websites are now your top competition, right? So we have to start using Steve's strategies and lessons, his equation. He's got to replace the way that many distributors are doing things now, right? So you're going to start to offer business solutions. You no longer products, right? You don't offer products anymore. You offer solutions to their problems. You know, because as you help your clients keep their customers happy, you will keep yours returning for more future business. You don't need to, you know, this video to tell you that. But listen, you are now bringing more than promotional products. You don't bring products anymore. You are bringing solutions. Right? You're going to bring them education and solutions, and I promise you this, these guys have real problems, and if you bring them education and solutions, they will happily hand over their money to you for making their lives, what? Easier, better, wealthier, stronger, faster, that kind of thing. So don't bring a product without facts and figures as to how this product will benefit them or their client, and how it will allow their clients to build an emotional tie with the promo product that you're presenting, right? And I get it. You're saying, Gabe, listen, I got enough things on my plate. I barely had 10 minutes of my time to spend on this video, right? I know. So here's your, if you're lacking the time, find suppliers, partners that can help you, right? Don't just go to them for products because they're cheap. Find people that can help you. Find products that build emotional ties. Find products that are technology-based and build relationships with those suppliers. Find partners that will help you, that will give you ideas and education so you can use it to secure more business, right? Find partners with these qualities that have a partner mindset, that seek to add value to you and to support your success, that understand your customer relationships are in their hands, right? So important, right? You do finally get a customer and a client. Don't trust it to anybody, or just anybody. Trust it to a valued partner, quality practices, service support structures, speed of delivery, right? Make sure you have the education. It's the first step in the equation that Steve Jobs gave us, right? It's the first step in this equation to make a lot of money. And that's why we're in the business. It's only fun if you're making some money. So educate your clients, but work with partners and suppliers that can educate you, right? So what I'm hoping that you take away from this is, please learn from others' mistakes. Right? Learn from Steve Jobs' mistakes and the guys that are out there. It's so much cheaper for you. Don't spend your money learning at the school of hard knocks, right? Use emotional ties to create the most powerful campaigns for your clients, and use Steve's equation to build more business and to make a lot of money, all right? And please, by all means, use all your resources. Use your suppliers. Build those good relationships with those guys that can really help you succeed, right? And please, start now, all right? We're at the beginning of the year, all right? Spend some time looking at the right suppliers, that kind of stuff. Start now, right? It's 2012. We had a great chance to do some phenomenal things this year that bounce back from the economy, all that stuff. If we start now, you know, who knows what the limits can be for us. So our offer to you is this, is as always, we have our education with ASI. Go to ASI's bachelor's or master's program that they have there. Our education program, it's about, I don't know, 45 minutes or so. It's me on there talking about some of the five important factors, most important factors that are affecting you guys today, and a few things like online competition and how to beat them, that kind of stuff. So check it out. Get customer-friendly flyers to spark your New Year's sales, right? Contact the sales agent, the account manager that sent you this email. Reply back to them and say, hey, I want some customer-friendly flyers. They'll make them for you. Get them right back over to you. Spark your sales, spark your marketing, start getting out there, right? And then when you do get out there, you're using the marketing, the flyers, all that stuff, this new education, that kind of stuff, you get the order, please put the promo code JOBS on there to get the next column over pricing. We'd love to give it to you. We want to help you out. Thanks so much. I hope that you use these things. This really benefited our business. It's really benefited our company. I wouldn't bring it to you if I didn't see some value in it. I hope it brings value to you guys. And if you don't have the email any longer from the folks that sent this over to you, here's the email that you can send over. We'll make sure you get what you need. sales@usflash.net. Visit us here. Again, very much appreciate you taking the time out to watch the video and learn from Steve Jobs. I mean, I would say turn it off if it was from me, but it's from him, and these lessons are very vital. So thanks so much. Appreciate it. You guys take care, and I'm sure we'll talk to you soon here.